Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Series 5 Silver Surfer. This was requested a while back, so thanks for being patient with me. This is actually a really cool Silver Surfer. I do like him. It's the only one I really have that's more of a classic Silver Surfer besides the Silver Savage, which I'll be using for a comparison at the end of the video. But it's cutting his head off, so I'm sorry about that. But it's a really cool figure, so we'll let him finish up his little 360 here. We'll go ahead and check out the details and I'll explain why I think he's so cool. Alright guys, so first off he comes with this Howard the Duck figure, which is really cool. It's cool that these older Toy Biz figures, they came with these little accessories. Sometimes they're minifigures, other times, they're just, those old Toy Biz bases. But he comes with kind of both. He comes with the minifigure of Howard the Duck, which is partially articulated. I did actually do a review on him, just Howard the Duck. Gosh, it's probably been almost 4 years ago, so it's pretty old. If you want to try to look it up, but it's just a simple little review on this guy. But he's got basic articulation, and then we also have this base, which has part of like a moon rock kind of like base right there. It looks really cool. And then the board itself just plugs into here, and then it also has this rotating arm, so you can get them at different surfing angles. And then the board itself is pretty big. I mean, it looks like a typical surfboard. It's kind of more pointy on this side. And it's got more of a shinier silver along the actual outer rim of the board. The insert part here is where all the magnets are. It's got some little bit of weight, not too much, but it's like more of a darker silver. But when you have them kind of up on the stand, you don't really actually see that difference there. But very cool board. It's kind of interesting. I like how it's got that magnet part in here, because I don't believe the other Hasbro one from a while back has any magnets. I think he just plugs in, but never liked how that one looks. I actually never bought him. All right, so anyway, getting into the figure of the Silver Surfer. So he is pretty nice. Definitely, the older body mold. So I'll get him kind of posed around. But just kind of going over the paint applications, he does have kind of a interesting Silver Surfer face. I mean, it seems every time you get a variation of him, his face sculpt is always a lot different. They're not always the same, or even kind of similar, as I'll show with the Silver Savage. But he does have this blue metallic paint kind of sprayed on him. So let me see if I can get the exposure. I don't know if you guys can see it now. On his neck, it's kind of on his face. It's got the white eyes with the silver paint. You can see some more of that blue, metallic kind of sprayed into his his elbow joints here and kind of along his stomach. But overall, it just continues that same silver paint all along. You get some more of that blue paint kind of sprayed onto the back of his head, mid-back, on his butt. But really, it's just an all silver figure. And what's kind of neat is you can barely see the magnets. They're kind of stuck on the bottom of his feet right here. So if you ever buy this guy used, there's some of the silver paints actually coming right off. So it came off that magnet right there, just so you can see. So if you ever get him used, definitely check the bottoms of his feet to make sure those magnets are still attached. It'd be a shame to get them in a baggie, and get them home and then realize the magnets on his feet are gone. But going over the whole sculpt, he's got kind of more open hands on each hand. One's kind of pointing to get those, cool Silver Surfer poses. But overall, I mean, it's just very much of a silver figure. He's just kind of got that blue metallic throughout him. But it's not overly used, but it is kind of cool. I feel like it captures what I remember seeing on like the old, Fantastic Four cartoon way back. But we'll go and go over the articulation. He is kind of stiff, just the paint's kind of thick on this guy. So his head looks up pretty far, looks down, looks left and right. No head bobbing or anything like that. It does have these armpit joints, so you can see him moving. He also has ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, forward and back. Got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Got a forearm rotation, hinge at the wrist, and it's got the hand clamp articulation. Also has the ab crunch, crunches forward and back. He's got the waist swivel. He's got the ball joint in the legs, so you can fully do the splits. Move, kick forward. He's got the upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation. Ankles move down, they move up. Doesn't have the ankle rocker. And then he has toe articulation. And of course, no peg holes to the bottom of his feet. All right, I'll show you guys how tall Silver Surfer is. Alright guys, so Silver Surfer stands, I know, kind of got an awkward pose. That right arm's pretty stiff. I'm scared to like break him. So he's about a little under 6 inches tall. I'll get him on his surfboard so you guys can kind of see how he attaches. So if you get him close enough, let's see. And it's a firm attach, so he's I'm really shaking him. Ah, there we go. So he sticks on there well, which is nice, but you can kind of get him, you know. I'm not going to obviously leave him like that, but you can get him posed up. And I'll show you guys how tall he is with the stand. So now he is a little over 9 inches tall. So it's pretty cool. It's nice how he helps, you know, he sticks on there really nicely, so you don't have to worry about him falling off or anything like that. All right, we'll bring in his comparison. Here is Silver Savage. I'll go ahead and pull him off here, just so you can see the height difference. Silver Savage is from the, I believe, Red Hulk wave. So you can kind of see he's a little bit taller. But this is a cool Silver Surfer too. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. It's not, come on, there we go. So you can just see like how the head difference, I mean, or, you know, facial sculpt is, you know, kind of even shapes a little different. The Toy Biz one definitely has a little bit of a rounder head, whereas this one kind of seems a little smaller. Even the silver is a little different. But very cool looking figure too. But there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you liked it of the Silver Surfer series 5. Can't talk. But definitely leave a comment. Let me know if you wanted to see him with any others. I did get Mr. Fantastic. I just have not picked him up from my friend Jason's house. So as soon as I pick him up, I will do a review on him, and then I will bring in Silver Surfer so you can kind of see him alongside with the Fantastic Four before we get the Walgreens Silver Surfer. I believe that one's going to be Walgreens. If I remember, I think someone told me that we may be getting a Walgreens exclusive Super Scroll, which would be freaking sweet. But all right, enough of my rambling. Hope you guys liked it. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. All right, take care, guys. Bye.